daddy is a state of mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm your daddy.
Let's go.
Get up on ya. You gonna learn today.
Daddy, chill.
Call me Daddy.
You are going to learn today. Today is a new day. And we're going to talk about last year's products, what we liked, what we didn't like, maybe how we can change, how they could change. We'll have some honorable mentions.
Some dishonorable mentions.
Dishonorable mention. Yeah, dishonorable.
That shit's-
Discharge that product now.
Let me tell you, the dishonorable list is a lot longer than the honorable.
It is. It is. And I think less is more, but I don't see that ever happening. So all we can do is give some knowledge on some products, let people understand the good, the bad, the ugly, and they let them make their decision. I'm not here to tell people where to spend or how to spend or what to buy or what to flip or what to invest in. We do like to come out and tell people, hey, we're not really a fan of this product. Mm-hmm. It is on the table, but we have a couple guys who like it, i.e. Museum. Stinks. We had it on the table. We had a couple guys that liked it. It stinks. There's one of our dishonorable mentions.
Not even on my
That's
phone.
not even on my list. It just came in my head because we did have it on the table, and half the people in the chat were like, this product is booty hole. But I had two guys who were like, we really like the product. We like the memes. We like the, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. We'll put it on the table. Put it on the table.
It has some cool features.
It does have some cool stuff. And obviously some of those products, as I go through my phone, because my phone locked up. Hold on. Nope, don't make a phone call. Some of those products are, they have like that unique chase. Tier 1 bat knobs, Sterling bat knobs, or a piece of the bat barrel. Like those cards are the eye popper that people go, I fucking love this product. Look at this product. Look at this chase you have. Creating chases is what we've always screamed about. Make a legit chase. But going through, you want to start this off?
Yeah.
Let's hear a lot from Teddy here.
You want me to go?
Yeah, why
I
don't
think,
you start off? Why don't you?
So I'm gonna be moderator here.
Yeah,
because
let's moderate
because
this.
I'm gonna moderate this. We're gonna start with the dishonorable list because I think that's a list that we can all agree on. It's booty, but it's not booty enough to be in the top 5.
Yeah.
So let's start out with some dishonorable mentions.
Dishonorable.
Okay, so Museum was one of mine.
Yeah,
Dishonorables. Tier 1, another one.
Tier 1 is up there for me.
Yeah. I will go into other there are Panini products that that we're obviously not a fan of. I want to throw, I know Prism came out. When did Prism come out? A week ago?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
About a
Okay,
week ago,
so
week
it's
ago.
technically like a 24 product, but the big issue I had with Prism, it felt like a sticker dump by Panini.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like they go, hey, we got Keenan Allen stickers lying around, and we got, dude, Andy Reid stickers. What are we fucking doing? Legendary autos, Andy Reid. People banging those cards. Fuck that.
They
Nobody
should've-
wants it.
They should have done an image variation with him with a cheeseburger.
Or shirt off.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking shirt off variation.
bug boy.
Now that
That'd
I
be
could get
great.
behind.
Yeah, we could have done that.
Any products that like dishonorable mentions that you could think off the top of your
Yeah,
head?
I think UFC Chronicles. I'm a UFC fan, so UFC Chronicles. It looked like
there
a
you
damn
go.
circus.
I
Trying to
think
open up the
almost any
packs.
Chronicles, right? Is
Yeah.
there is
Along
there
with that certified too. I
I
have
think-
certified down is like UFC certified is in Chronicles. It stinks.
the Soccer Chronicles is one too. The only upside on Soccer Chronicles, don't they have NT in that?
I kind of like Soccer Chronicles.
Yeah.
that one kind of.
No, I was saying like that Chronicles is in its own because
Yeah,
they
that's
have
its own thing.
Yeah.
They're good. They do. Soccer Chronicles has always had good appreciation on it. And it's a pretty good product. Dude, the fuck?
I almost spit in my water.
Oh my god! I told you right before I gave you
already
that cup.
starting.
Watch which one you pick up.
Oh, man.
Another one I have is NBA Poops. Obviously, I think everyone knows that. We
That's
talked
like a
about that.
running poop line right there.
yeah.
Here's another running poop line for you right here. Unlicensed baseball.
Yeah.
Any Panini baseball product I am not a fan of.
Agreed.
I will say I think it's the Kabooms, the Shohei Ohtani Kabooms.
Those were doing numbers.
Those are sick. I do like those in unlicensed products.
Okay, but
but
let me-
other than that, last year's unlicensed.
Yeah,
product,
But
he's
let me-
moderating
Let
here.
me ask you this: Why do you think the kabooms out of Panini baseball look worse than every other kaboom ever made?
I don't know though. Tawny one
because
looks the
you
best.
because
But
you're
Otani one
chasing
looks the
cities. You're not
best.
chasing teams.
Yeah, that's the problem right
Jason
there.
Cities, all right.
It's a fake product, dude.
Okay, all right. Is that
I
a
made the
different-
mistake. Sorry to cut you off.
No.
I made the mistake. Sleevey was the one that bitch slapped me years ago. When this was before I was breaking, before I kind of got back into the hobby after college. I bought a Ronald Acuna Select Red. And this is how ignorant people can be because I did it. I fell for it in the very beginning. I had no idea. I went online and I just saw Acuna. That's all I saw. I didn't look that there was no logos. I didn't look that there was, and I fell victim to the eye-popping card. It was a select rookie. It was red color match. It was a PSA 10, and I sent it to Sid, oh, dude, fucking, I got a steal on this card, and it was like a disappointed father. I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed.
Yep.
And he made me feel this small, but it was good because it was a lesson learned. Never have I ever bought an unlicensed card ever again. I'll never rip it. I think it's a disservice to your customers and consumers, especially those new guys who come in that have no knowledge of the market or the hobby or what to buy. And I know a lot of people that the counter argument to the unlicensed stuff is, oh, well, there's value, right? I can get a flawless card for a fraction of the cost that's a patch auto to 5 than I can that first Bowman first red auto to 5. And it's like, you can't even compare those.
No.
Those are
things.
in two different universes.
Yeah, they are.
And people don't know, and I won't. There was 2 guys that were ripping a lot of unlicensed that I'm close to in the hobby. Now they're out of the hobby. They're not even in the hobby anymore. Think about that. Think what that value that you rip that unlicensed shit can do to your 1, your PC, 2, your pocket, 3, your presence in the hobby. Those guys are out. Why? They went to a show and their whole case was unlicensed baseball because that's all they were ripping. And I remember going up to him and we were talking to him and I go, how's it going? He goes, haven't sold a single card all show. And I go, that's bad. That's not good. Okay, you could have had a dollar you could have had a dollar bin of just random Bowman stuff or random top stuff and it would have fucking sold hand over fist. So that's just like that unlicensed baseball is it's like a blanket statement,
It
right?
is, yeah.
So that's a dishonorable mention. I would say
Wait, before we go
Yeah.
any farther, Teddy, was that the end of your dishonorable list?
Yes,
Okay,
I would say.
perfect. All right, cool.
God, I could go forever. I don't want to dilute the
Say the 2 that are on your mind right now that are not on your top 5. The 2 that didn't make your top 5 dishonorable list. Because I have one that
Well, tell me yours, and then we can go off of that.
Is it Pokemon?
Huh?
Is it Pokemon?
I fucking wish. No, Pokemon don't miss.
Pokemon
brother.
to the moon, man.
Pokemon don't
Hey,
miss.
I don't know if you saw, but there's a lot of more people talking about Pokemon now
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
that are not in Pokemon.
Maybe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Mike
it's
from Filth Bomb. Shout out to Mike again. I think I say his name every fucking podcast. Guys should start paying me.
Yeah.
But
Mike-
he made a video and he's like, "Is Pokemon the play?" And I'm like, "Yes."
Mike
fucking
from Filth Bomb. I'm right here. Let me know. You know, I can. I can
yeah.
help you out a
Josh
little
has the
bit.
outlets.
Yeah,
I
can
mean,
let you
Josh
know.
has plugs
I got plugs for
and not butt plugs.
He's the
plugs
Poke
for
King.
days.
He's the Poke plug.
Yeah.
Um,
Poke plug.
Fucking dishonorable mention for me. I think it goes out with saying, and it's across the board. It's shown as a flagship product, and it never is. Mosaic football or basketball. I think it
I like
is.
that one.
I think it is the most. I don't think. For some reason, they market it as standing right next to Donruss Optic and Prism. It is nowhere close. It has a fraction of the price. It is a There are nobody is buying base cards of that product. The choice is a terrible choice product. It never retains its value. It's just not. It's not great. And anybody asks me should I go after Mosaic, I'm like, dude, just save a couple $100 and just go after Donruss Optic if you're looking for that.
I have to agree with you, and I think where Panini went wrong there, 18-19 was the first year they did Mosaic for basketball, but they called it Mosaic Prism.
Yeah.
So the design was a prism card.
And then it had the Mosaic at the top.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was so clean, and that was Luka year.
Yeah.
And that's when the product was super short print because you only got, I want to say, 2 or 4 packs, and they were all mosaics. There wasn't like the Mosaic, they call them like Mosaic Prism Silvers or whatever. It's like the Mosaic look.
Yeah.
Every card was like that.
Yeah, every
and
card.
then they had the parallels of red and green, and then they had the parallel, and then they had the autos.
Yeah.
So when you looked up, when you had Luka, his rookie Mosaic, it was so clean. It was
it was
like
cool.
a prism design
But that's
with
like
the Mosaic.
That's like the only year of Mosaic
Yeah.
that was ever good.
Then they went to 2020 football and 1920 basketball.
They made it into 2 autos, and they have these stained glass things that everyone thought were really cool when they came out.
and they added all the fluff.
And then they added all the fluff, and then they stopped making stained glass SSP. Now
Yeah.
they're like 1 per box, and there's no value there.
Yep, and
It's-
and every product changed.
Yeah.
The one basketball, I think it was LaMelo. It was like, oh, you might get a stained glass.
Yeah.
And then they go to the next year. It's like, oh, there's like 5 in every case,
It's
or
like-
there's no
Yeah.
consistency. It's
Oh,
like
and sticker autos only. Yeah.
And
It's
this
stupid
the consistency is just this dog shit.
dog shit. Like,
know?
like spend a little bit extra, go Donruss Optic and get some on-card autos. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
It's got to make sense.
It has to make sense.
Make it make sense, you know?
All right, Teddy, why don't you hit fire your 5? Let's go
Top 5?
bottom 5 first.
Actually, let me do
All right,
this. We're
all
gonna
right.
do. We're gonna do.
I like this
we're
moderator
gonna
style
do-
here.
We're gonna do your number 5 dishonorable for both of you,
My-
and then we're gonna flip it, and we're gonna go number 5 honorable. See what I'm
Okay,
saying?
all right. So we'll go
My 5th worst on the list.
Your
Fifth
fifth
worst.
worst on the list, and then we'll go 5th best, and we'll do side by side.
I'd probably say UFC Chronicles personally. And I
Okay.
say that because I can't stand even watching it ripped. I've watched it ripped. It's just every card's backwards, upside
What's like the hit on
down.
that?
I think there's Kabooms.
There's Kabooms in
In
Chronicles.
UFC.
Okay, interesting. Yeah,
Check
no,
that.
I haven't found.
I'm pretty sure there's Kabooms because Sean
No.
O'Malley has
I
it.
mean,
Bo Nichols Kaboom, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, just for me, every card's ass backwards, upside down. It's just like annoying to look at, to rip. And the
that
cards
as a
stink.
breaking is so frustrating
Oh,
when
it's
you're running
horrible.
through. This one's up, this one's upside down, this one's backwards. It has no flow. You take away the flow
Yeah.
of the break.
Yeah,
It,
no,
it
makes
it's
sense.
annoying.
Frustrating.
Yeah, and it's also a worthless retail product too. It's just awful. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, God, my list is. I'm going anything Leaf. Leaf fucking stinks.
Leaf stinks.
And the people that are pulling out, I saw this guy breaking, and it was Purdy to 25, Purdy to 5, Purdy to 10. Those cards suck, dude. Those cards stink. They don't resell. Nobody at shows is going to buy them. It's cool for if you want to collect a PC on that side, and I know everybody collects differently. I'm not telling you how to spend, but when it comes to it, and if you're going to spend, why not just, like Josh just said, invest in a little bit more into something that you know that you're going to get a return on. You know that somebody out there is actively looking for those certain cards.
Yeah.
Nobody is actively looking for Leaf cards. They're just not.
No.
I mean, there's a reason why Brian Gray fucking bounced, right? He bounced.
Facts.
He's probably like, fuck this.
No, he's
You know,
out there. Yeah.
our Instagram only has 12,000 followers.
Just walk by.
How are you a card manufacturer and you have 12,000 followers on Instagram? What are we doing?
What are we doing? So my number 5 worst product of the year, and I may ruffle some feathers with this one. Bowman Draft Sapphire. I think it's so. I think that's crazy. You don't have. I think it's such a miss that you don't have Tom Brady base cards in there.
Yeah.
I saw that, and immediately I was completely turned off by it. And that's a crazy thing for people to say. Come at me. I'm not. You can't. You don't know where my socials are. Haha. But you can send them to DR. Say your producer's an idiot. I thought that was a huge miss. Not having Tom Brady base in that product would have been just the biggest draw, and would have actually, given credit
Made
to
sense.
it would have made sense at the price point it's at. But right now, I would never. I couldn't justify buying that product over a Bowman Jumbo right now.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it.
I agree.
Do you think that Tom Brady should have a 101 superfractor auto sapphire selection if he was in there? Just one and done.
I mean, if you had
That'd
that,
be cool.
yeah, it would be cool.
I
Yeah,
think
it'd be
just
cool.
to have one,
Or just have
even
them all
red and-
short print.
Yeah.
You know, like they
I
did
agree.
like they did in regular. Hey, he has golds are better. Hey, in sapphire he
mean-
has, you know, oranges are
I
better.
mean, for
whatever.
Topps Chrome Sapphire last year, they did it where the Julio Rodriguez was short printed. You know, like just do that.
Yeah.
That made the Julio Rodriguez short print from Sapphire Topps Chrome Sapphire last year is a very desirable card. Not a lot of people have it.
It's
Do
a
the same.
$600 card raw
Yeah.
and a down market.
It's crazy.
Baseball's not even around. We had it on the table a couple weeks ago, and I tell people, dude, you hit a fucking Julio. It's fucking massive. It's
massive card.
massive.
Yeah. Do the same thing with Brady.
We hit the gold. If you got a guy got a PSA 10 on it.
I think it was just a huge miss to
Yeah.
include Brady in your product in the flagship, and then have the Sapphire product not have him in there, even in a base. It's a miss to me.
All right, Teddy, number 4.
Number 4, we're going down the list. It was unlicensed baseball. Some of these are probably going to overlay it. They just had
I like that.
unlicensed baseball, and I think that's probably right there with UFC 4-5.
Okay. I'm going sorry, Topps. Topps Chrome Ben Baller.
Ooh.
I'm
This
not a
year.
fan. I'm not a fan. It's a gimmick product. I think people get their hopes up when they pull. Oh, I pulled a red or pulled this gold auto of Bobby Witt. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. It's not a desirable product. It's not something that, like I said, people are actively shopping and going after. Now, you'll be able to flip those to repackers because they'll be able to put it in their repack, and then their breaker will be able to bang it and tell everybody that they got their money back. But it's something that you're not going to see. I encourage people to go to shows, walk the show, look what's in these cases. You are going to see more Game of Thrones cards in cases than Topps Chrome Ben Baller.
Actually true.
Actually true.
Actually true.
You're going to see more one-off like the Disney, the Star Wars,
One
the
Piece, yeah.
all that stuff. You're going to see those. You're going to have more buyers for that.
True.
What do you have one?
Number 4, I'm going still on Topps. I thought this year's Topps Chrome Black sucked.
We crossed swords there.
Yeah, Topps Chrome Black.
I'm glad because I can cross one of mine
and
off
it's
now.
something that actually hurts me because I don't like to spend too much, and I actually usually love Topps Chrome Black. I think it's I think the cards are usually really beautiful. I think that they offer an interesting product. It's kind of cool to get an in case. I used to break it with my dad last year when we were hunting for Julio, and if you hit a Julio auto, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
This year, how did you hit an auto? I mean, you could go through 3. I saw you guys go
3
through like
cases.
3 cases.
No
And you-
names.
Nothing.
Honestly,
It was
we hit
incredible.
2 autos. One I know is not worth anything.
Yeah, one's a Jimmy Rollins auto.
No, we hit a Dontrell Willis
Yeah,
gold.
Dontrell Willis
that was
gold.
cool.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That was cool to see because you're like, when
see
does
that,
this
yeah.
guy sign, right?
Dontrell Willis.
But in three cases, it was either base pitchers, left and right,
It was-
fucking guys who. It was crazy to me. The second thing I want to touch on that because that's on my list. As a breaker, I know the feel of cards. I know it. I can as I'm opening, I can tell the card stock, the quality, and that where they skimp corners. This year's Topps Chrome Black, the base cards, they moved. They feel like Topps Chrome actual base cards.
Yeah.
They
What's up
switched
with
the
that?
thickness of the card.
Dude.
It used to be a thicker card stock.
Yeah, it was 50 point. Yeah.
And they moved away, and when you open that pack, it reminds me of fucking opening just the dog shit, the free packs that we were fucking
Father's Day packs.
Bowman Chrome Mega.
like
base
the mega
packs.
base packs. That's what it felt like, and I'm going, what? It's not that hard.
Yeah.
What does it cost for you guys to do this? Come on, man. Don't skimp the corners.
You did it every year up
Yeah,
until this point. Like,
yes.
just keep doing it. Like, and then don't fucking put a million vet autos that nobody cares about
Yeah.
on that list. I don't know.
All right, Teddy.
Bowman Sterling. I think Bowman Sterling.
Really?
Wow.
I
think
really
that's-
like to rip it. I'll be honest with you,
Yeah,
but just
yeah.
the price point there, the cards do not
price
sell
point
at all.
was high.
The cards just do not sell.
agree.
I've been on eBay looking at them, just over comping cards.
Yeah, that was
And
one of
the
those like
price point
rip
is
and
just not-
sell immediately. Like
Yeah.
someone hit a triple auto to 10, and I said, just sell it, dude. Don't. He's like, should I grade it? Sell it, dude.
Don't
Just
wait.
sell it.
I think it was Gunnar Adley and Grayson Rodriguez. It did like 1,000, maybe $1,600. Like, what are we doing?
What
you know?
are we doing?
Hey, I like ripping. It was a very fun rip.
It is
5
fun to rip.
boxes,
And you
it
know
has
those
different
cards
shit,
look
but-
beautiful.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
those cards look beautiful, but there's
Price
just-
point.
Yeah, no.
I already said Topps Chrome Black, but I'll go to the next one.
No, wait. Is Top Chrome Black your number 3 though? Keep it that way.
Yeah,
Keep it that.
Topps Chrome Black is number 3 for me on my list. So I went Leaf, Ben Baller, then Topps Chrome Black.
Topps Chrome Black.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Number
Who's up? Who's up?
Number 3. I'm gonna go after you Prism lovers. I think it was Prism football for me.
Yeah.
I think so.
I
It's one of my most exciting parts of 2023.
I
So
love.
football.
Hey.
I think. Hey, football cards. There's a high that you can't really get anywhere other than ripping those. What a miss not having Bryce Young and fucking CJ Stroud autos in that product.
You're not
I
wrong.
think it's fucking tragedy for Panini. I cannot believe that is where we're at.
So what could they have done? Could they have gone out and Could they have gone out and said, "Hey, we're not going to have these 2 fucking banging autos. Like maybe we should go and take a little page out of Topps thing and go get we can't get Brady, but go get somebody and go, hey, these are going to be short print or this player, you know?"
I think it's just a miss. I think they had to get those autos straight up. They may not have the license for very much longer, but they have the license now. They somehow managed to finagle Dylan Cruz and Paul Skeens to sign Panini cards, but they can't get guys that really freaking matter to them on the licensed cards. And then on top of that, Anthony Richardson, the biggest auto, is a sticker auto.
Yeah.
We're talking about Prism base now. That's what we're talking about when we see $1,000 box of Prism. We're talking about Prism base, and it's not worth it to me. It's such a miss.
It's not good when Puka is like the chase.
Puka's a chase. What?
I fucking love Puka.
I
dude.
know you
He
love
loves
Puka.
Puka.
I know you love Puka.
I mean,
you're
one of the
LA
best
dog.
one of the best cards we pulled in our case is the Puka
Hey,
Red
that's
Wave Auto.
not- That's good enough
and
for
guess
me,
what?
dude.
That was sick. That was sick. But guess what? To the people that are buying that box,
Sell.
sell it now.
Yeah,
sell it now because you're not going to get your value later on.
Puka is legitimately selling like Justin Jefferson did in 2020.
There's no way you can look at 2020 football Prism and look at now and be like, oh, they supplanted that by adding in short print manga cards or short print whatever, or adding in
Dual color blast.
dual color blasts, which are cool, but like also look crowded now and kind of lose the effect of the color blast to me. They are trying to supplant the fact, they're trying to make everyone forget that they don't have fucking Bryce Young and CJ Stroud autos in the product.
Yeah.
And that Anthony Richardson's a sticker auto, and it's embarrassing because it's just like you've always had autos of the big QBs in this product. This was your last hurrah, really.
Yeah.
Who knows what's going to happen when Caleb Williams comes out? Is he going to sign for them? I don't think so. You know,
Do you think
I don't
this
know.
is a big change of the hobby?
I think this is
the
a huge
big,
change.
stepping stone of the hobby.
Look at Wemby. Look at
Yeah.
where. Let me ask you this right now, and I know this is getting off track. Where does Panini Contenders go without autographs?
Well, yeah. Where's their future? You
What
know,
is the
looking
future
forward?
of that product?
Contenders Optic.
Contenders
Contenders-
is a massive piece of the Panini puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
Where does that product go without autos?
You're gonna have one. Yeah, you're gonna have Anthony Richardson. That's it.
How do you do basketball without Wemby?
Chet?
Do you add? I mean,
I don't
Chet-
know.
but Chet was
You know
last
what you
year.
do?
Yeah. Oh,
You
yeah.
you know what
Yeah.
you do? You make a black curtain on his Prism base cards in the background. I don't know if you guys saw that, but
Yeah, I did see that.
Lameme James. Oh, dude, he posted that picture, and everyone's like, "What's behind the curtain?" I said, "Epstein's hiding behind the
Oh
curtain."
Jesus. No, but anyways,
All right.
Prism. Prism paper cards. You know.
All right, are you on 3?
No, we're on 2 now.
2?
That was 3.
Two, I'd just say in general, I think it's kind of like a hobby thing, just NBA poops. You know, I
NBA
said
poops?
it. It's just
Yeah.
cards are shit. I also
are
think just go to number 1 to the McDonald's cards. I honestly don't like looking at them. That's
You don't
number
like
one.
chasing after
And that
Bronny?
falls in with the 5-4 area, but I'd say those are my last 2.
Okay.
I just don't like them.
I'm gonna go encased football. I think they dropped the ball on encased football this year. None of them. There was no graded cards. They were just encased autos. That's it. That's how they did it. I'm not a big fan of that. I might as well round. I'm gonna
Yeah,
round.
round it
I'm
out.
gonna round mine
Yeah.
off here. Immaculate football.
Yep.
you can't call it immaculate if the product is not immaculate.
DR, that was my number one. Too.
No way.
That was my number one.
Really?
My number one. That I think I'm gonna agree with everything you're about to say. So go off.
Yeah. I just don't. I don't think for what they charge on that, they're putting that in the NT flawless sort of realm. It doesn't belong there.
Doesn't belong there.
Doesn't belong there.
No, you get 6 cards and 5 of them aren't that good.
No.
You know.
No.
And you're betting on
And
one
you're
card.
and you're not. The RPAs are not. The NT is the same thing. Like you're getting a lot of that stuff is shit.
Yep.
But those true NT RPAs are worlds above the immaculate true RPAs.
And you'll get your money. You'll get your money's
Yeah.
worth out of NT RPAs with immaculate RPAs. I mean.
Yeah, long term. Yeah.
I mean, you have to. It's crazy. The only value out of immaculate RPAs are really in the first off the line version because they have the jumbo patches, and those sell well.
Mm-hmm.
But you can only get those out of FOTL. So like the regular stuff, it's not. It's a garbage product.
Yeah. All right. Enough with the negative.
All right, enough with the negatives.
Let's go positives.
Yeah. Give it to me, Teddy.
All right, my 5 on my top 5.
Top 5.
I'd probably say Topps Chrome Update Sapphire.
Oh, that's me too.
And I say that I know it has stickers.
We all had that.
But I think 23 Topps Chrome Sapphire. This is another product that has obviously rookies, same rookies. They might have sticker autos, but it's a little bit cheaper and affordable for people to rip. And I think Sapphire is a very pristine product.
I'm not a fan of the update, but they really did well on this product.
Yeah.
Update this year killed.
They-
It was great.
They added the black sapphire
It's my
cards.
favorite.
Oh my god.
Dude, those
Makes
were
me,
this is probably the
my
best
God.
looking card of 2023.
Sapphire
Probably.
Selection Black.
Other than maybe
10 is
MLB
just
debut patches,
phenomenal.
but I mean like
I like the black refractor should just be they should just
Everywhere.
go Topps black refractor staple across the board.
agree.
Bowman across the board.
Bowl,
at
yeah,
least.
yeah,
across the
yeah.
board.
Give us the blacks
No
to
more yellows.
75. Give us the black to 75 in Bowman and Bowman Chrome. It's such a fucking beautiful
clean.
card.
Yeah.
It's clean. The resale value of those hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Yeah.
I had that on my list as well. I think you have this on your list as Topps Chrome logo fuckers.
Yes.
It's one of the only ones.
2023.
It's one of the only products that's like a
It's not retail, but
technically it's retail, but they only drop it in the MLB stores in New York. And if you got guys in New York to stand in line and fucking hoard all the boxes, then you can get them. The variations sell, the colors sell, the base rookies do well, and it's affordable rip. Even at an inflated, they drop it like $70 at the store.
no one's buying them for that.
They're going way up to 200.
Yeah.
But even at that, you can get the variation sticker autos, you can get autos, and the auto checklist is not filled with
Shit.
No.
like crap players.
Yeah.
You have like Riley signed in there, Acuna signed in there. Like you have good fucking players that actually have autos in there.
And I like the logo fractor print.
It's so clean.
It's clean with the MLB
so
logo.
I wish that's how just Topps Chrome was.
Oh yeah.
Every card. Can you imagine if they just did every
They
card
should
like
just
that?
put that a refractor in Topps
yeah.
Chrome.
Logo
should.
fucker
Like
refractor.
super short print, but just
It'd be so nice.
I like it.
Yeah.
What about you, Josh?
My number 5 was also Topps Chrome Update, but just Topps Chrome Update.
All right.
I have never been this pumped for Topps Chrome Update, and it was all because of the MLB debut
Debut
patches.
patches.
I
Yeah.
thought, what a great idea to revitalize a product that, unless a player hits, like obviously, like everybody chased after Juan Soto and Topps Chrome Update back in the day, but that was after he, blew up. They didn't chase that product
Yeah.
right then and there. What a great chase. I mean, everybody wanted those cards. I'm super excited for
Yeah.
you guys for hitting the first one ever, and I loved it. I thought the MLB debut patches are not only probably a great addition to Topps Chrome Update going forward, but it's probably the best looking card other than, the Black Sapphire.
yeah.
No, the debut patches in person were the best thing that they've
They
done.
were immaculate.
Yeah.
They were what immaculate wishes they were.
Yeah, they made those cards really nice.
Yeah.
I'm going off base here.
Go off.
Star Wars Chrome Galaxy Chrome.
Ooh,
Guy
I like
loved
this
it.
pick.
That was one
You
of
were
my
on a little heater, right? When ripping that.
dude. I hit 4 supers in like 5 cases. Now I don't know if that's because I hit, but
Influencer boxes.
the quality on the cards was really, really, really done well. The imagery design was really nice, and it was affordable. It was in that 2 to 250 range. You can hit big cards. I hit the Superfractor of Leia. Was it Leia? I think it was Leia. I hit the Superfractor of Leia on Fanatics Live as I'm just like dicking around opening packs because we couldn't fill breaks. And that is a very silent collector that's very big.
Yeah.
When I hit that card, I had multiple guys that don't follow us, don't even know who the fuck we are. They see the poster like, how much available? Like, where is it? Is it like? And I'm like, it's like grading, yada yada yada. I like the product a lot. We ripped a ton. I ripped a ton because I had a guy who came in. He was like, I just want to just keep getting cases. Just keep. I'm gonna rip cases. I'm like, fuck, all right. And it's fun. Like for me, fuck, man. All the Star Wars. Like I've said it before on the podcast. If they came out with Topps Chrome Lord of the Rings, I'd be ripping that to the gills. If they came out with Topps Chrome, fucking Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, I'd fucking rip it all.
Oh yeah.
It's just like nostalgia for me is like watching that. Fuck, dude, I'd rip Entourage if they had Entourage. Entourage Sapphire. Give me a fucking Ari Gold.
Oof.
Nice. I have. What do I have?
Was that your number 5? Or was that your number 4?
Ooh, well, that was actually number 3 because Logo Fuckers and Update Sapphire we kind of cross swords on.
Cool. So wait, Teddy, are you on?
Teddy, go.
Teddy, did you already go 4?
Um,
Because I think I have to go 4.
Yeah, go for it.
I gotta go 4. So I'm gonna go 4. I'm probably gonna go Bowman 23, normal Bowman 23.
Oh.
Yeah,
Very
I'm
hard to
against that
hit.
one.
I know a lot of people are. I honestly like it. It's more when I started ripping online too. That was the first product besides 22 Jumbo.
Yeah.
But I really like the product. Camino is obviously a stud. Dan Jorge, I own a lot of Dan Jorge, so
I think that's like more of like a
it's personal.
personal. Yeah.
It's more
Oh
personal.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I like
the way
it.
I went kind of here, you know.
All right, Josh.
My number 4 is also personal, Bowman Draft, because regular, not Sapphire, because your boy got his Tom Brady refractor. You better believe. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, no. I came back one day from home. A friend of mine was just like, I'm packing this box out. And I was like, I'll buy a pack. You better believe that.
So you got that off a pack.
$45 pack.
One pack
Oh
wonder.
my god.
One pack under.
Did you grade it yet or no?
No, it's at my house. I might send it to Santos, but yes. I'm pretty happy with it. you
That's
know?
sick.
Yeah, that was like, because I broke a lot. I broke a lot with you guys. I broke a lot with I broke a little bit with Shane too, I think. And I didn't really hit too much. Didn't really have, but I loved the product. It was a great product.
Yeah.
And then
I
that
think
was
the
icing on
quality
the
there
cake.
is where they kind of went wrong.
The
off-centering
the
was,
QC was bad. Yeah,
looking
the
at
QC was
cards
bad.
online, I haven't seen one that actually looks like great. You know what I mean? There's a
No.
couple, but
Yeah, but I will say that like in terms of prospect classes,
Mhm.
this was the
You like
prospect
it,
class
yeah.
out of 23 that I was most excited for. It had the big hitters that I was ready to buy.
dude, people are eating up Langford too. It's crazy. His
He's
market
gonna be
is
in the
just-
he's gonna be in the majors next year. I guarantee you.
yeah.
Yeah, I guarantee you. They want, because what's better marketing than having him in right field, Evan Carter in left field, and Adolis Garcia in center? Who's got a more exciting outfield than that?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I have 2 left. How many do you have left?
He's got 3.
Yeah, I could kind of mix. I can mix 2.
You can mix 2.
Yeah.
Let's mix 2.
Makes 2.
Okay, my third. You want me to mix 2? So my third one is UFC Select 2023,
good one.
and that's kind of like personal thing. I own almost the whole rainbow Sean Strickland.
I think you showed me a picture of
I-
that. That's
yeah.
crazy, dude.
I really liked it. It's not his rookie. Obviously, I had a problem with it in the beginning because they never signed Bo. Panini never signed Bo. Released a product, had redemptions that were never going to be fulfilled. But now
he's
that
back, baby.
Yeah, now that he signed, I'm very happy with the product.
Big baby Bo.
Didn't he DM you back? Didn't you send him a
Yeah.
message? He said on its
Oh,
way or
yeah,
something?
I commented on his thing, and he's like, "Oh, it's on its way."
Oh shit.
That's legit.
So
That's
I'm just
exciting.
waiting on that. I was very pumped.
We're gonna see a lot more of that too in the hobby. You're gonna
Yeah.
start seeing a lot of these athletes. I'm sure Topps, and they're gonna come down and go, hey, time to fucking up the PR, interact with these guys. These guys are spending a lot of money in the hobby, the collectors. Hey, if repost these things, like do this stuff because it's gonna look good for you. And when we had Everson Pereira from the Yankees in our live 2 years ago, when he was just a prospect, and people were eating it up. People were like, holy shit, this guy's in your live right now because we were ripping 2020 Bowman. So
awesome.
like one thing I want to say about UFC too, kind of like what you went on that. If they had Hasbulla, is it Hasbulla?
Hasbulla?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they had him on the marketing, just doing some stuff, because we did a duel. We hit a duel to 25 on Immaculate.
Oh, really?
It's at $1,000 with 6 days left. It's a duel of Khabib and Hasbulla.
Yeah, Khabib,
Yeah,
Hezbollah.
it's a big one.
Yeah.
It's a big card, man.
But imagine having that guy in your marketing team.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Get a ladder.
Fucking-
That'd be great. You were combining two.
Okay,
you
two.
had-
So
you
my
had
last
three,
two, I'd probably just do
Well, no, dude.
Oh.
Save your one. Save
Save
your
your
number
one, save your
but
one.
Do number two.
number 2. Okay, I'd probably go Bum and Draft.
Oh, nice.
I like it. I mean, quality was shit. We didn't rip it a lot.
It was exciting.
I do like the
man.
class, like you said.
It's an exciting class. A lot of prospects. It was deep. Not too much pitchers. I lied. There's a lot of pitchers, but there was a lot of good hitters to get excited about, which I liked. I mean, even the Oakland A's had somebody to get excited about. That was cool to me. You know.
Yeah, they had chases for everybody, which is good.
It was different.
Yeah,
I
it was
like
different.
that, but don't water it down. Don't go, hey, we're gonna just throw this guy in so the
Yeah.
Braves have someone to chase.
No.
It's like, no, you don't have to do that.
If anything,
You don't have to do that.
retract, get rid of some. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
My number. So
You're at number 2.
I'm going number 2.
Save your number 1.
Man, I'm stuck between these two on which one's gonna be actually number 1. I'm gonna go regular flagship Topps Chrome Breaker's Delight.
Good call.
Yeah,
That
I
was what I was
really like that product. We were ripping it at the National in the Airbnb. It was a good price point.
Yep.
They skyrocketed, but when we were ripping them, it made sense.
That first day was
And we were
great,
seeing nukes coming out of there. And they threw in the Breakers Delight exclusive. This is exclusive to Breakers Delight. Those, I can't remember what the parallel is. We haven't ripped it in a long time. But they had those cards in there, and it felt, as a breaker and a consumer, it felt like you were getting what you were paying for. You got what you paid for.
Yeah,
I
was
agree.
it 12 cards and 3 autos and
It was like 12 cards, 2 autos, 4 parallels, 4 refract. It was really an insert.
it made sense because you hit 3 big names in the colors and you get a decent auto, then you can maybe get your money back.
Yeah, even like you hit an Adley Youthquake orange. It's like you're getting good value on that if you're breaking it out. So, and people were, you were there. They were
People
like
munching box
more,
on that.
more,
Yeah.
more, and I'm like, fuck, dude, we're in an Airbnb. I gotta travel this
figure
home
it out.
to fucking print labels out for you guys, bud.
Shipper's 14 hours away. How the fuck are we gonna get it to you?
Yeah, Sleepy's not here. Oh, dude, if Sleepy was in that Airbnb, he would have been fucking going crazy.
Oh, yeah.
We had fucking boxes everywhere.
Shout out to fucking Gary. That guy was on us. Just rip more, man.
More.
Fucking-
Post another break. Post
Yeah,
another
post
break.
another break,
Fucking
dude.
Gary.
Yeah.
Do the right thing, Gary. 2?
All right, my number 2, or no, I have to do my number 3 and my number 2. My number 3, and I'm gonna switch it up on y'all.
All right.
Magic the Gathering, Lord of the Rings. This year.
Holy shit. The 101.
That's
What a fucking time. Not in my lifetime would I ever think that the world would get excited again over a Magic the Gathering set, but damn it, did we see it? And I loved the story of just everybody looking for this 101 ring card, and then fucking Post Malone buys it for $2.5 million. Like, what
Such
a
a
great
flex.
story. What a great story. And then the rest of that set for collectors is very good. You can still get the ring cards. So you can get the elf ring cards, which are numbered to 100, the human cards numbered to 300, and then the dwarf cards numbered to 500. And those sell. I mean, the elf cards, I haven't seen a single one go for less than like $12,000.
Oh, my God.
They're crazy. Yeah. So great time for Magic collectors. Maybe a little bit tougher for people that play the game because Magic is mostly people that actually play the game. So tough for them, but it was long time. I've never seen a Magic set go off like that one did. And then my number 2 was also Topps Chrome, Breakers Delight.
Yeah.
What I remember being at the National and just being like, I gotta get a box of this. And then like walking around and being like, you got any boxes left? He's like, just sold the last one, dude. We're down 10 cases. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And I'm start running around the place. I'm like
Trying to
looking at
find
the
one?
National trying to find one. Couldn't fucking find one. It was cool though. I got online, got to break a couple. I did some breaks with y'all.
Yeah.
And no, it was cool. It was really cool to see Topps Chrome kind of have like a lot of excitement because Topps Chrome last year was such a bungled thing with the missing the rookie
Missing
cards.
the SPs,
and then
yeah.
the silver packs, which were scammy as hell.
Oh,
if we're gonna
yeah.
be honest.
Oh, yeah.
And then I mean that was
When
such
you're
a
seeing
miss.
Lubob rookie autos,
Yeah.
you're like, dude, these were redemptions.
Yeah, and I also
fucking fulfill those motherfuckers. You got the cards lying around.
and
Fulfill them.
I'm gonna be honest. I think it's another thing nobody talked about. I think downsizing the jumbo boxes from 5 autos to 3 was a great choice because it makes the checklist of those autos way smaller, and it was a little bit easier to hit, like Gunner, Adley, Michael Harris, things like that. It was a little bit easier.
Yeah.
So I appreciated Topps Chrome this year.
It was a good rookie class this
It
year.
was a
too.
good rookie class.
Number 1?
Number 1, I gotta go 2023 Bowman Chrome Sapphire.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sapphire Selections, Fox. That's
Dude.
That card right there. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is with the auto. I love it.
It is
I
great.
offered on a red last night. We'll see if I get it, but
Oh shit!
fucking.
I'm
I
with
love
you
it.
there.
I
I'm
love
with
the
you.
product.
It was
It's
beautiful.
one of the only products that has held the value. I'll explain this, which is so crazy. 2 nights ago, I pulled the Jordan Walker True Orange rookie out of Bowman Chrome. That card sells for less than the Orange Sapphire to 75. What the fuck?
That's
Like,
crazy.
make that make sense, but at the same time, it's like, you know what? You might as well rip the Sapphire because the variations sell, the Sapphire selection sell, the autos do well.
Yeah, the autos
We-
are hard to hit, but yes.
We pulled the fucking. I mean, this guy pulled the Ethan Salas Superfractor
yeah,
auto.
That was a
we
huge
pulled the
card.
Ethan Lee, Brooks Lee. We
Oh,
Yeah, the
Brooks
Brooks
Lee.
Lee
Sapphire.
Superfractor.
Yeah.
And I like that they go, hey, we're gonna adding the Superfractor in the Sapphire was genius because they didn't have that in 22 Bowman
Yeah,
Chrome
they had
Sapphire.
the pad Padashra, whatever.
Yeah, but they still have the
They
Pad
still have it.
Parashas, but they added
They
the
added the
Superfractors.
Super-
Yeah,
Superfractor is so clean too, but
It's so
sometimes it
beautiful.
tricks you. You know, the lighting and everything.
Oh,
you might
yeah.
think
Yellow or-
yeah, it's gold. Canary
Yeah.
yellow, whatever the heck it is.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, dude,
yeah,
that's
and that's
probably
one of the more we did run a lot of that product.
Isn't it a fascinating thing that the Sapphire product that we all agree is the best one didn't have guaranteed autos in it?
Yeah,
Isn't that something?
yeah.
Well, it's more affordable.
Yeah, it's
Fucking
more
rip
affordable.
People can rip it more.
Yeah. Oh my God, I can't believe we're all talking about Bowman drafting at $600. Dude, Bowman regular Sapphire was fucking $750 a box.
We have it.
Isn't
Yeah,
that crazy?
we have a couple more on the table.
Hey, good for y'all.
We got it because it's like,
Why
you know,
not?
everyone else is ripping Sapphire. It's like, dude, Junior Caminero is going to be in the fucking bigs this year. Why not chase him? And
Yeah.
we did. We hit a green auto of him.
That's another debut patch that we'll see.
Oh my god.
So I got to go for my number one, and my number one is off the beaten path from all of y'all, but I'm a Pokemon guy through and through, so I have to shout out when I see some greatness. Japanese 151 this year. What a fucking monstrous drop. If you don't have a sealed box of Japanese 151 at home, they're $200 right now on eBay. Go buy one, put it in your closet.
Really?
It will be a monstrous box going forward. It will hit $1,000 in like 3 to 5 years. It will hit. I don't know how high it could go.
Do they have cases?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah?
You can probably still find cases.
Fuck, dude. I'll
What-
put it away. I
what-
need to start listening to people on the Pokemon
Could you get
side
them
of
at
things.
Target?
No, not
No.
the Japanese. Japanese were
Okay.
from Japan only.
Because
Yeah.
I did see some that were like released at Target. I knew people were posting
So
about
there-
it. So
that's
that's
the-
why I want to know the difference.
That's
of
the
it.
English version.
Okay.
And the English version is incredible too. Buy the English version if you want to. Go
So
ahead
what's
and put that
is
away.
there a chase or is it just
I mean, there's chases like they have a incredible Charizard card, which I hit, motherfuckers. Yeah, you saw it. You
what does that card do correlate to the box?
Oh, I mean, the Charizard Raw goes for $120 right now, but when it first came out, it was selling for like $300. And in a PSA 10, the English one does like $800 to $900 in a PSA 10 right now.
The jump.
And then
What's the Japanese one do?
the Japanese one does $600, but it's because the centering was better on the Japanese cards, and so it was easier to hit a good version.
Oh,
of
okay.
it.
But you're saying by the Japanese version.
Buy the Japanese boxes and
Long
keep
term.
it sealed because that is going to go down as one of the greatest modern sets in Pokemon history.
Really?
Since 2020, maybe even since like 2015. It's going to be one of the best sets that ever came out for Pokemon. And you have to buy the Japanese version because the Japanese version slaps so fucking hard. They have better quality on the printers that they use to make those cards, so the cards look better. Everybody knows this for if you're a Pokemon collector. Buy the Japanese sealed boxes of 151. What a monstrous opening we had. I opened 3 cases, I spent so much money this year on that set.
Holy fuck!
And
yeah.
it was money well spent. I actually, for once, I've never spent that much money and felt like it was money well spent. That was money well spent.
Now, do they have like Pikachu and all those other,
Yeah,
or
dude. I mean, the Japanese. They have
all like the classic names and stuff in there?
I mean, they have like alternate art. So what they've been doing to make chases is they do these things called alternate art forms or special art illustrations, where you have your regular Charizard card, but then you have this one that's like super short printed, and it has this custom artwork. I'll show you a picture of it later, but because I have one, incredible looking stuff. And it's just, the set was completely well done. It harkens back to the original 151 Pokemon that came out in 1999. Beautiful set. Go buy you a Japanese box and keep it sealed. It's a great investment.
Might have to.
Learn something new
It's
every
only
day.
$200. Why not?
Yeah.
Fuck,
That's-
might as well buy 3 of them.
You got it.
That's why I asked
Pretty
if there was cases.
Yeah.
What are the cases?
Keep
12
it sealed.
boxes?
10
boxes probably, maybe? I don't know.
12 or 16. It's
Josh, you left out the most important part. If you guys are buying the boxes and want to know if it's real or not, just ask Josh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Send me pictures.
Don't get GI Joe cards.
Yeah, and also if you're buying on eBay, make sure that it says the word sealed on the thing, because there are people that are selling boxes that are not having the plastic wrapper on it, and that's a fucking
That's a
scam.
GI Joe for sure.
That's a GI Joe for sure.
Yeah. Get some fucking porn cards in there or something, you know?
Oh yeah.
Might be worth it at that
Ashley,
point.
you know what? Pamela Anderson 101.
Yeah.
Some good and bad products this year, huh?
Yeah, I hope they condense down this year. I don't think they will, but you know, I can hope. We can hope, right?
Yeah.
It was a better year than most, though. I think this was a better year than 2022.
Think so?
I think so. I think especially on the baseball side of things. I mean, the whole Julio thing with just oh, his autos are in here, but his base cards aren't in here. Oh, you have to look for these special packs. Oh, but he's in Sapphire, but he's only short printed, and it's only a base card, and he has no autos. Oh, but he's in Bowman Chrome. He has base cards. He has variations. It's it was too much for me to chase Julio that year, because it was just what's going to end up being the chase? I think this year for baseball in particular, I thought baseball was great this year for,
I hope they get better. There's things that they need to do.
Yeah.
There are things they need to do. They need
Just
to fucking
definitely.
they need to
More structure.
more
More
structure.
structure.
They need to condense some products down.
Definitely.
They need to
nobody's asking for tier 1.
no. But on the flip side, they're doing a great job marketing the products,
They are.
which that's huge, because
getting
that
out
gets the fucking
More
that gets the
custom.
hype out there.
Yeah.
And people are asking for some things that I'm like, I don't have it on the table. Ugh, sorry.
Wrong guy.
Yeah. Wrong breaker here.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. I mean, that was a little bit longer than we thought, but we were going over products, and everyone needs a little bit of knowledge and education on the background things when they're putting money into certain things. Next week, we will.
Well, this will be.
That's right. That's right. Well, this will be a little.
This will be after Dallas.
This will be after the. You'll hear this. You'll be listening to this. The Dallas Card Show will be come and gone already.
Yeah.
But
We're gonna have some great guests for you.
some guests are coming.
Yes.
We're gonna diversify this table up a little bit. Teddy's gonna head a couple interviews.
Okay.
Look at it.
As long as I'm not underneath the desk, I'm
Yeah.
good. Yeah, baby.
You see him just kind of pushing others in.
Yeah, he's like,
upper decky.
I need 3.
He needs another one upper decky.
we
guys-
want to, we want to diversify the podcast, get some other people in here, talk about other markets. Josh already, the Magic and the Pokemon. That's why I just don't even talk. I just go, just
Hey,
kind of
just
soak
shut
it
up
up.
and listen,
Just
dude.
shut up and soak it all in.
Yep.
We'll get you all.
And we'll see you guys in a few weeks. We're setting up. We want to do some more live shows on the YouTube side of things, where you guys can kind of interact with us while we're live and talking, and maybe have a guest in here, maybe rip some products, maybe do some more product reviews. I'd really like to do the product review things, because as we're talking about products, it's nice that we can maybe put it on the table and talk it through as we're ripping, and maybe tell you the goods and the bads as we're actually the cards are coming out.
We're definitely gonna do that, especially for if some of the regulars are listening. We're definitely gonna do that for 2024 Bowman.
Yeah.
That's 100% set up.
I'd really like, if we can, talk with Tops and see if, since we have this platform, let us, hey man, can we at least do something early here
Yeah.
where it's professional,
Yeah.
And it's a broadcast where everybody can see it, and maybe we can even tap into Fanatics Live here and do it here.
Yeah.
Would love
Be
that.
totally different. Be a totally different view, and we can have the crew in here and run up some cases and have fun with it, and allow some of those big spenders to be like, hey, I'll fucking get in early. So
Why not?
all right, guys. Appreciate everyone listening, following, tagging us. Give us the feedback. I love the feedback. Guys like Hef, shout out to Hef. That guy DMs me every fucking Monday morning after he listens, because he listens going to his work. He always DMs me, great pod, great listen, touch on this, don't touch on this, whatever. A lot of touching. And yeah, I appreciate it. Teddy?
Yeah, I appreciate every single one of you.
That's right.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
All right. We're out. Peace.